Oh, it's these, isn't it? Fucking hell. I shouldn't, like, I'll never learn that. This is why I can't pass my fucking driver's test. It's because I literally go, which one's gear stick again? Which one is it? Boom. What's the crack, everybody? You're listening to Unforeseen, the podcast that is truly unforeseen. I'm your host, Ross Browne, and Lorraine Murphy, my producer, who really honestly is a co-presenter at this stage, and you should be on the artwork, which I'm trying to get two of us sitting on two seats beside each other with an explosion of teddy bears and surfboards behind us. Is that why you don't want to be on it? Like,
because I don't want to be in the explosion.
People, here's the reasons I think that you might not want to be down as co-presenter, right? One, you're going to try and avoid any litigation by saying, I never said anything. I'm only a producer. He's the fucking...
Do you see my face on any artwork? No.
He's the liable one. It's the guy with the explosion behind him. The other one is that you don't like the idea of sitting down with the explosion behind you. Even though it's only photoshopped, it's not a real explosion in the artwork.
I'm aware of that, Ross. Yeah. Thanks for clarifying, though.
And the other thing is, you're worried in case this is shit, and then you're kind of going, well, listen, I only brought the script. Like, I only brought
I just showed you a video, that's all.
Yeah.
How are you? How was your week?
I'm all right. I saw so I've got, like, I'm a big gadget head. I love gadgets. I love equipment. I love computers. I love, like, this is the best mouse to get, and this is the best keyboard, and all this kind of stuff. So I have a predilection for gadgets.
Ooh. You're after getting something new?
No, but I something that I've wanted for a while. I've now got to I've got hands on with. And now I'm like, I fucking now my want has gone through the fucking roof.
Okay, what are we talking?
Tesla.
Oh.
Yeah, I sat into a Tesla. Didn't drive it. I'm going booking in for a test drive.
So you just sat in a car?
I sat into, I pulled up at Man Point Shopping Centre. So I pulled up at the shopping centre, or the mall, for our American listeners. The mall. And they had like a little pop-up Tesla kind of office in the car park.
Oh, cool.
And a couple of Teslas parked outside, and me and my daughter were like, ooh, Teslas, because she's mad for them as well. So went over and just kind of hovering around, and the guy came out and he was like, do you want to get in? And I was like, oh, yeah. And got in. And he started off by kind of giving me the usual, what I assume they're kind of selling these Teslas off, which is all the information, the specs, the range, the battery life, how cheap and cost effective it is, how good it is for the environment. He did that for about a minute. And then within about 2 minutes, I think he realised what type of person he was dealing with. Because after 2 minutes, he was like, you can play Mario Kart and use the wheels to turn. I was like, oh my God,
sold.
This is fucking amazing. And then he went, I'm sitting there going, I'm an adult man. Like, and he's looking at me, who looks similar to him, beard, 6 foot, adult man. And immediately he just went, oh, I'm not going to sell this guy at all on any of the adult things. And this was kind of his coup de grace. This was his thing that he was like, I think I'm going to sell it on this point. He went, car also farts.
What?
And I went,
what do you mean the car also farts?
What do you mean? And he went, car does farts. And I went, you can't just say that and leave me hanging. I need an example. And he went, press the horn thing on the screen. And I went, yeah. And he went, slide through all the horns. And I was sliding through all the horns. And he went, there's a fart one there. He said, press the fart one. And I pressed it. And outside the car, a big massive fart noise came out.
You're joking.
I was like, take my fucking money right now.
What?
Unbelievable. Goat, it's a goat noise.
Amazing. For the horn?
For the horn, you can change it to all different types of
Oh
things.
my God, that's amazing.
It's unbelievable. It felt like I was sitting in a spaceship. Like, it didn't feel like a car. No gear, obviously it's automatic, so no gear stick, no handbrake, nothing in the middle at all, no console, just like a place just to keep drinks and stuff. And then there was just a giant screen, so there was no knobs or dials for anything. Like, there was no heater things, there was no radio things, there was nothing.
Really?
And yeah, just a big giant, like almost like the size of a computer screen, large iPad, and then a wheel steering wheel that didn't even look like a steering wheel, looked more kind of like a console from like a spacecraft or a spaceship or something. It is bonkers.
This feels like it should be just like an arcade game. I don't know. I think that would take a long time for me to get used to without all of the bells and whistles.
Yeah, but he was like, just you're on the way to Dublin, just press that, and then that just fucking stays, and you just like sit down and just chat away to people, and then every so often it'll just tell you put your hand on the wheel so it knows your way.
that scares the life out of me now.
Oh, I trust that completely.
No way.
I trust machines over people.
I need to have the
all the
control there. No way.
Really?
So did you go home now and tell your wife, right, we're getting the farting car?
I was trying to break it down like an adult. I was like, you save this much on fuel. Like, you only have to pay this much to charge it. And taxes lower. And you get a government grant of $5,000. And then... And
did I tell you it farts?
But I led with that, which was probably the wrong approach.
Yeah.
I should have realised I was talking to an adult. And I should have I should have said what he said. I should have said to him, what should I tell her in order to get this car?
So are you going to be rocking up to the podcast next week in a Tesla?
I don't think so, not yet.
Not yet.
She said I can get it off any. So basically I said, if I earn extra money now, if I have a new thing that isn't already part of the household money and stuff, can I use that for the test? She's like, yeah, cool. I was like, we're going to sell so many fucking ads for this podcast.
So if anybody wants to sponsor this podcast to buy Ross the Tesla...
Or if Tesla want to just sponsor it and give me a
even
fucking
better.
Tesla.
That might be easier.
We'll do this podcast from inside a Tesla every fucking week if they give me one.
But can I just hold the wheel though, please?
You can hold the wheel. We'll be stationary. We'll parked up.
Let's get into this, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right. First up today, we are going back to the year 1986.
My favourite of all decades.
Back when men were men. And this is a real man, Ross.
Okay.
What this man can do is extraordinary. This is footage of a man called Mulrooney. He's got...
Mulrooney.
That's his nickname. I think he's Mick Mulrooney, really.
Okay.
But he's got an extraordinary talent. Now, I want you to just play a couple of seconds of this and try to guess what this man's talent is. Just kind of suss things out. Suss the situation and try and guess what his talent is. So just go a couple of seconds in.
Okay.
Is Mulrooney, Mick Mulrooney, but better known as Mull, a native of Gore's Bridge on the Carlow-Kilkenny border. And Mull performs a most astonishing feat.
I've got it.
Go on.
I've got it. Is he one of these guys that has no teeth and he can put his lower lip like up over his nose? Do you know those? And they look like one of the crankies. You know, they kind of... And I've got
He
no...
can kind of squish his face.
I've got no lip dexterity, by the way. That's as high as it goes. Yeah, yours is pretty bad as well.
I didn't know that was a thing. Like,
When guys have no teeth, they have nothing to stop them, so the lip can go up to here. Like, have you ever seen those guys?
I've seen them. Yeah.
So I think this is what this guy is.
Okay, I thought you were on the right track there for a second. Not quite.
Really?
Yeah, play on.
Is it fit even more grease in his hair?
Okay, I'll tell you after. Go on, yeah. Watch a little bit more.
By the way, probably the most flamboyant man that's ever stood in that pub because he's wearing a red jumper. It's like everybody else is brown, navy and black and he's wearing a red jumper.
The red jumper gets better.
Oh, does it? Oh, really?
I doubt if anybody else in this world can do it. Now, Mull, would you tell me this? When did you first find you?
When? The guy from the dating video, he's a wild man.
A wild man.
When?
There's a team.
When did you discover you were wild? Well, I'll tell you. Hence why.
I was about 12 years of age.
Yes.
When I first decided I could do it. I see my father at it.
Always inherited.
Oh, hand it down.
So...
Hang on a second. I love the forearm tattoos, by the way. I fucking love...
For 1986 as well, he's kind of...
Yeah, he's a bit of
rock and roll there, isn't
early
he?
days hipster. My dad has a forearm tattoo.
Really?
Yeah, he has a sparrow. It just looks like a smudge, just a giant smudge.
That's after
and it has a kind of a ribbon with him and my mom's name. He got it on his honeymoon. But
Love it.
then later found out that the sparrow is a prison tattoo.
Oh, fabulous. He just thought it was a pretty bird.
I've been in the clinking off, fucking hell.
So, okay, right. So let's look at what we have here.
Okay,
So explain what you're
now,
seeing.
All I can see now is from here up on his head, right? He's got his two hands up and he's got a lovely gold watch and he's got a pint of stout, which is just nearly up to the brim. And then on top of that, he's got a beer mat. And then on top of the beer mat, he's got what looks like a fucking whiskey or whatever, like a smaller glass
Short.
with a short inside.
Yeah.
And he's balancing the two of them on his head.
Yeah, so we're in a pub setting here. There's a crowd of people watching this as well, so you know this is going to be impressive.
Okay. I still can't figure out what he's going to do with it. He's going to do some sort of gymnastics, I think, with the pointing thing. I think he's going to do like a fucking slut drop or something.
Amazing. Go on, Mull.
And at the price of drink, my dear friends, this is a very expensive undertaking.
Great bit of comedy there.
Also, can we note the music in the background?
Oh yeah, yeah. Some fucker on an accordion, is it?
Playing Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace. Are you is the interviewer American? Is
No,
the
he's
interviewer
Irish.
American? He's Irish as well.
Yeah, that's Frank
He's got a
Hall.
little who?
Frank Hall.
No.
Did you ever hear of Hall's Pictorial Weekly?
Oh, Hall.
Hall, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought I said hull, like the bottom of a ship, like.
Oh, yeah. No,
Hall.
Frank Hall.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Want to break?
I mean, you'd wonder how the English actually invaded us, wouldn't you? You'd wonder how they managed. Were they not protecting the borders? Were they not patrolling? No, they were just balancing pints, walking up and down pubs. But they had a beer mat and shorts on top of it as well. They weren't just fucking wasting their time, like.
Also, note the red jumper.
Oh, Adidas. Oh, he's got full run DMC. Complete with sweat patches. The full rig out. Fucking hell. Someone had a nephew who came back from America. That's great. I like him. I like this guy. Oh, he's going down. Slut drop. Slow motion slut drop. Okay, hang on a second. The face of the man who's playing the accordion looks like he is sitting on barbed wire. He looks like he's just seen The Child of Prague. Move in the corner. Oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with his face?
How is his lip dexterity?
It's not a lip, it's just all bottom tooth. He's gurning. Fucking hell. Wow. That is, by the way, everybody in the background has the same hair. It's like fucking 8 for the price of 7 on perms. Jesus Christ almighty. Oh, that accordion player's face doesn't change at all. He's getting lower. He's going to press up position. Is he? Downward dog. I'm actually feeling a bit tense. Isn't there tension involved?
There is.
Isn't there?
It's the music. It's the accordion.
But there's genuine risk as well. Like, I mean, you're looking at the two bits of the two tipples, and the both of them are kind of going at that.
Yeah.
And you're going, fucking hell!
Yeah.
Like, he must have a very flat head.
You see, I saw this video and I thought of you.
Oh, you could put the whole fucking stock of the bar on top of me. Fucking fucking vending machine and everything. All right, let's see where this goes. It's going all the way down. He's going to do a push-up, isn't he? Look at that. Oh. I would say he is knee deep in Gant, that lad. on the reg, I'd say he just is baiting him off with a stick. I'd say he's like, stop, ladies, would you stop? Come on, you're fucking getting makeup all over my Adidas t-shirt. Okay, he'll want to fucking... Oh, here he goes. He's going into full plank. Yeah. Oh, he's going all the way... What's on the floor? Is that a box of matches? What the fuck is he going to do with a box of matches?
So you need to say what
So-
you see right now.
I see every stereotype of the Irish personified in one man. Okay, there's so much to unpack here. His dad used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And at 12, he went, I'm going to give this a go, which means he was probably in the pub with his dad at 12.
Yeah.
And he went, I'm going to try this. And he decided he was going to be able to do it. He didn't
Yeah, it wasn't-
realise or discover. He just decided. The willpower of this man is such that even at 12, he was able to make liquid stay on top of his head. I'm just befuddled. He looks like he's going down on the box of matches. It's like
The close-ups are intense, aren't they?
the due care that he has, the kind of the longing eyes of you don't know what's going to happen, but you're going to love it. This is very odd. Like the energy, even in this room, watching that room, I don't even think I like it. It's palpable. It's too much. There's too much going on. There's a wry sexuality. There's a suppressed masculinity. There's the smokiness of 1980s Irish pubs.
There's accordion man.
There's an accordion guy who's in the wrong country and also looks like he's in the wrong skin. There's just so much going on. He's on the way back up. He's coming back up. That's that lip dexterity. Those matches are going nowhere. Fucking nowhere. If he just stands up and that's it, I'm demand my fucking money back. Is this it? Does he just stand up? He's getting up way faster though, isn't he? Do you hear people going, shh? As if it's someone singing Amazing Grace. Shh. Is that it?
Is that not enough for you?
Is that it?
The man is balancing a pint and a shot of whiskey on his head and picking up a box of matches with his mouth and getting back up again.
But does that not get old? Like, he's like one of those acts on Britain's Got Talent that you go, okay, it was great. We saw you stick the sword down your throat. But next time we need a lion or some fire. Like, do you know what I mean?
They brought a camera crew to this pub for this sole reason, to watch the man. Now, he can also dance very slowly with the pint on his head, but that's not as impressive as...
See, I'd be more for that now.
No, it's not.
Change up the music.
Not as impressive. It's like waltzing.
By the way, I need to skip forward a little bit just to see if your man's facial expression has changed playing the accordion. No, still
But the
there.
music does. The music does ever
Does
so
it?
slightly.
Oh, yeah, tension's broken. Jesus, there's a woman there now who looks like that she was there the day they said, let's call it Ireland.
Do you know what's hilarious, right?
Fucking hell. For anyone that's here, but before you continue, for anyone that's watching this from different countries, like, this is only 6 years, nay, 4 years before The Prodigy.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like, have a think about that.
When you put it like that.
What year did Oasis break through? 95?
Yeah.
This is 9 years before Oasis. This is also 10 years before the Spice Girls. They went from Zigga Zigga. 9 years earlier, it was pick up a cigar with a load of fucking drink in your head.
Fair play to you, Muff. Answer, Jesus Christ, isn't he great? His own years and all.
But you know what I love about this is that this was in 1986, but in 1973, a TV camera crew were sent to the same pub to record the same footage of the same man doing the same thing. They were that impressed. They said 13 years later,
But we've only
let's
got
do it again.
It's the same channel then, was it? Was it RTE?
I think so, yeah.
Wow, that was it was tense, but then it was really anticlimactic. I hope there's a little bit more talent in this next video. No? Okay, well I'm guessing by that then
Well,
there
I
is
think,
not.
you know what, you were impressed by a farting Tesla, so you might be impressed by this one. This is actually a video that was suggested by a listener, Adam Barrett. He sent us an email during the week and he says this all in capital letters.
He was shouting it, was he?
He was shouting it. Ross needs to see this. So it's happening. This is from a couple of years ago. I don't know if you've ever heard of George Brett. The George Brett story. George Brett was a famous baseball player in the States, now manager of a baseball team. And this
doesn't ring any
video
bells for me.
is from during a warm-up before a game. They're stretching, getting ready for the game.
Yeah.
Now, all the management team are mic'd up. And George Brett seems to have forgotten that fact.
Oh, I love when people are caught saying stuff off camera.
There's little bits and pieces here where the audio's a little bit rubbish because he is mic'd up and is ruffling off his clothes and stuff, but you get the gist of it. This is a George Brett story.
Okay.
Right side, back to the right, gentlemen, both hands, right side.
There he is there stretching.
Oye, can you see your crutches? To the left side.
I thought it was a fart. I heard a little...
I shit my pants last night.
And it's for this reason that I kind of wish I had played sports more. Because the comfort and the sheer ease that he just went, I shit my pants last night. is the only type of camaraderie you can get from team sports, I think. You know what I mean? Like, if you said it in any other situation, people are standing down in the canteen, they're making cups of coffee. Hey, welcome back to the office. Have you just walked in and just go, farted. Shit my pants last night. You'd be spoken ill of in the office, wouldn't you? Do you know? Priest doing a christening, you know? Just drops one, just goes, farted. Shit my pants last night.
I kind of would love to hear that, though, a priest saying that in the christening.
Went out and had a great meal, just a great fucking meal. I had to go to the bathroom so bad in the car. I'm going, Travel, hurry up, man. I got shit. I had fucking shit in my pants. I went. I'm good twice a year for that.
Twice a year. Oh.
And he's proud of that as well.
He set his watch by his shitting accidents. About twice a year. Yeah, I'm doing about twice a year. It's the way people say that they go to Cancun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I try and shit myself about twice a year, you know?
When was the last time you shit your pants? Yeah. Been a while? I was in Vegas a couple of years ago. Just an honest to God true story.
He just wants to tell everybody about his shit, doesn't he?
He really
He's
does.
like, the other guy's like, no, not really. And he's like, I'll tell you what, I was in Vegas. Like this guy, it's just like he's opened a dam and he's just like, well, it's all going to happen now.
Story. Staying at the Bellagio. I went over to the Mirage for dinner, met some friends of mine over there. Went to Kokomo's, a great little steakhouse. The guy brings out some fresh crab legs. These just came in, I got to give them to you guys. I'm eating them. Then we go play gamble a little bit. I had a tea time early in the morning.
I have a feeling like this is going to end with him shitting himself. This is a
you
wild,
think?
this is a
Do you
wild
think?
guess. This is a shot in the dark. But I'm guessing those crab legs might not have been the freshest. And I think he's going to shit himself.
And it was that time of the year.
Yeah, he was like, I'd already shat myself once that year, and it was November. So I was thinking, it's probably going to happen tonight.
TikTok.
So I said, look, I got to get going. I'm walking back to the hotel. I get 3/4 of the way out of the lobby, and all of a sudden I go, oh, fuck.
I've had that feeling before.
No, this has
Yeah.
happened to you.
No,
Where you shot yourself.
No, the pre shit yourself. It's like pre-drink
feeling
before you go
of-
clubbing. It's like the pre-shit yourself. Yeah, it's just a and you go, oh fuck! I nearly shot myself the other day
Why do you look so proud?
because the word "nearly" preceded the sentence.
Oh, God.
I nearly shat myself the other day. So I got into the car, and I was driving down to the shop, and I had a list of things to get, and driving down to Centra, and I drove down through the long way down through our estate, and then I got turned up by the church, and then as I turned left to go up by the church, I went, oh fuck, right? Same as Mr. Brett here, oh fuck, and I went, can I get to Centra? I'm back. Can I get all the things? I went, no, I'm going to shit myself in the middle of Centra. So I went,
Oh, my God.
I'm going to just have to do a full loop of the village and just go back up to my own house. So I turned left to go back up through the main street, and there was roadworks traffic, and I was sitting there and I was there going, what? And I was going through it going, what am I going to do? And I was there going, the only thing I can do, the only thing that isn't going to mean that I actually shit myself is, can I stick my ass out of the car with my pants down and
Because
just
that's the better option here, isn't
and just
it?
like no, but like if all came to all, do I just kind of just crack the door open and just shit outside the car while moving? Now we're talking about driving tests. If I could pull off that maneuver, you should get fucking extra credit for that.
I don't think you can shit and drive.
And that's
though.
what I was thinking. I was thinking, do I just, in traffic, just crack open? It was dark, by the way. It was like 5, 6 o'clock. Do I just crack open the door and just fucking, and then fucking just hop in and then just hope for the best? That's what I was thinking in my head because it was.
Oh, the mess of that.
It was.
Oh,
it
no.
was. I was so panicked. I was sweating.
This is why you wanted the new car, isn't it?
I got out of the car. I ran in the front door. I ran to the jacks. Somebody was in the downstairs jacks.
Oh,
I had
no,
to
the
run
worst.
upstairs into the upstairs toilet, and I made it. And I was delighted. But everyone in the house said the look of panic when you came in the door and ran to the first toilet and it was locked. It was like someone stepped out and put a revolver against your head. I just went, oh. So I 100% empathise with him. But I have never shat myself. I can't remember in my adult life ever
Yeah.
shitting myself.
Yeah.
But I've had so... Do you want to hear the closest I've ever gotten? And this is actually quite traumatic, right?
Okay.
This happened to me.
God, are you going to do some weird ticks now when you're telling this?
No,
if this is
no.
trauma? Okay.
Just traumatic in terms of like this has stuck with me for many years.
Okay.
I was in Dublin. I was hungover. I was working for RTE. I was the Big D, which is the 7-foot version of Dustin the turkey. I was in a giant turkey outfit, big fat suit fucking thing with like the green bomber jacket and a giant head and all this stuff. And I used to do pranks on people for a kids TV show called Dustin's Daily News.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I didn't
Yeah.
know you were on that.
Yeah, so I was going around in this turkey suit essentially hitting camera pranks on people. And Westlife were doing an album signing kind of thing, meet and greet thing in HMV on what's the shopping street?
Grafton Street.
Grafton Street. So I was up there and I was going to dive across the table and just jump on them and attack them and get in all the papers and stuff, which we did eventually. But I got a savage bout of I'm a goat. So I was standing downstairs in HMV, hiding from everyone, and I just got the boop, and I went, oh fuck.
A dose of the George Brett
Just
here.
a giant turkey going, oh fuck. I turned around to my camera and I was like, Jerry, I gotta get out of here. And he was like, we're just about to do it. And I was like, dude, it's like this. Either I go to the toilet now, or we're going to be all over the papers tomorrow because I shat on Westlife. He was like, is it that bad? I was like, dude, I'm about to drop my fucking giblets. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
Stop.
He was like, where are you going to go? I goes, I'm going to have to just get out of here. Ran across the road. Across the road from HMV was a Burger King. I ran across the Burger King. I had in a giant turkey suit, like Dustin. Everyone in Ireland knows Dustin. Here's a 7-foot Dustin running in. Couldn't take the head off, right? Because you'd ruin people's childhoods, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is
instead I burst
traumatic.
in going, where's the fucking toilet? They were like downstairs, so I ran downstairs and I went into the male toilet, and in the male toilet there was one cubicle.
Oh no.
One cubicle.
And there's someone in it.
And there was someone in it.
No.
And he was not moving for nothing. This guy might as well have had a fucking tent and a fucking box of newspapers because he
no.
was going nowhere. And I was standing outside there, sweating, right? Holding in with my stomach was going.
Oh no.
I was going, I'm going to shit. By the way, I'm in a full fat suit, so I've got to take off the clothes.
How'd you get out of that
Of
then?
Dustin. Then I got to take off the pants part, take off the chest part to get the straps off because they're like dungarees for the pants part to go down. And I'm there going, this is going to be a 4-minute rigmarole. So even if I get in, I need to be 4 minutes still able to hold it in a tiny cubicle with a giant fucking turkey head and the whole shebang. I was like, dude, you got to get out of here. And he was like, huh? I was like, if you're in the cubicle, man, I goes, you got to get out. He was like, why? I goes, I'm in a giant turkey suit. I'm going to shit myself. He went, sorry, man. He was like, I can't get up. I was like, so I'm standing there and I'm going, I'm going to have to shit in the urinals.
Oh no, you didn't.
I was like, I'm
You
going
didn't.
to have to shit in the urinal. I was like, the only thing I can do, I either shit in Dustin and like, how do I hand that back into RTE costume department? Oh, this needs to be cleaned.
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? But like, listen,
And here's
at least it only happened once.
P45.
The baseball bear bread happens twice every year. Like, what am I going to do? So I was there going, I'm going to have to try and like scooch down the whole fucking fat suit without taking it off, and just like, again, same as the car, just fucking twerk into the urinal, and just like drop my guts. I couldn't. I wouldn't be able to do it. I was thinking some poor fucker's gonna have to clean this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to
And
have
the
to shit
logistics
myself.
of this is difficult.
I said, I'm going to have to shit myself. I'm just going to have to shit myself. I'm now resigned to the fact. Eventually, I can't hold anymore. Your man got out. Your man got out. He was like, I'm coming out now. And I was like, oh man, I was nearly crying. I got in and I must have been there for an hour. I died on that toilet and then went down and then I attacked Westlife.
If they only knew.
If they only knew. I drove across. I messed up Nicky's hair.
Oh, you don't want to mess his
Because
hair.
Nicky's hair was very...
His hair is perfect.
No, not Nicky. Cian.
Oh, okay.
Nicky's hair... No, Cian had a very strategic placement of hair.
Oh, okay.
Did you get me?
I see.
It was very strategically
Yes.
placed.
Yes.
And I messed that up. And I uncovered... Yeah. So Nicky's Jesus Christ, Nicky's a sexy bastard,
He is,
isn't he?
He is a beautiful man.
I went up to do an interview for them on 2FM. It was himself and Jenny Green doing their show, and I was up doing an interview for The Fear with Hillary, and we went in, and I was like, I goes, oh, Jenny Green's gorgeous. I goes, I love Jenny Green. She seems so sound. I was like, she's stunning, like. And then we went in and did the interview, and I walked out. I turned around to Hillary, and I was like, fuck Jenny. I goes, Nicky's a fucking right.
And the older he gets, the more handsome he is as well. He's unreal.
Yeah,
Unreal.
yeah. But he was key, and I drove across, and he wasn't happy. And I got carried out by security, and they didn't know what was going on. Like, they just thought I was some lunatic who smelled of shit.
If Westlife only knew.
I know.
Oh, I love it. Right, we've more of George here.
By the way, okay, after George, I'm going to tell you a story about when I met one of the members of Boyzone.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing.
all right.
I'm standing here like this. I got my butt pinched so fucking. I'm fucked. I can't move. All of a sudden, felt all right. I went just like this. Water. I had some food poisoning from the crabs.
That was fast.
Yeah, wasn't it? It was
So he
immediate.
just did it, went
Yeah.
to the reception, shot himself.
Boom.
By the way, the way he describes it, if he went into a studio executive and pitched that in Hollywood, they'd make it.
What would they call it?
Dante's Inferno 2. Pierce Brosnan at the end of his trouser leg going, we've got to get out of here.
Take off my leather jacket, tied it around my waist, and I'm just standing there, and it's just running down my leg. I got jeans on, black bucks, no socks, and I just start fucking walking. Every time I'm walking, something's coming out. It's water.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Why is he walking?
Because what are you going to do? Just stand in a reception
But
all night?
You can't
shitting?
leave a trail of your shite.
What are you supposed to... No, come on, no, let's break this down. Hang on a second now. You're very judgmental. What are you supposed to do? Put yourself in his black buck shoes, whatever black bucks are. I assume they're some kind of cowboy boot, right? Imagine, right? You're standing in a reception, you've just had dodgy crabs, and you have no control over it. You can, you do the pinch thing, then you take one step, and you fucking Niagara, right?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do? After you have a good cry for yourself, what do you do?
Like, do you just sit there and or stand there and just try and get the leather jacket and put it around the ground and cover the mess?
And then do what? Just be like, just here, I'm busking. People start throwing money in it. And you're like, that's not what I wanted. What do you do?
Toilet paper would have been handier, but okay.
What do you do?
I don't know, the idea of walking in the trail of your shite, because people will see where it's come from and where it's going. So I don't know. There's no good answer
There is no
here,
good answer, is there? It's a calamity.
What are you doing in this situation?
I'm
You're
walking.
running.
I'm walking out as fast as I can. I am.
But you were on camera then as well as being the fella that just shot himself and walked out
Whose camera?
in the hotel reception.
CCTV, like.
Yeah.
That's grand. It's grand. They'd be like that. They'd probably just blame him because Brett's back.
That's November.
Straight fucking water. Then, to tell you how sick I was, and then I'm standing outside and I got on my cell phone and I called the guy. I said, Larry, you won't believe this. I'm standing outside the fucking Bellagio. I can't move. I got shit everywhere. I shit all over myself. And Larry's about a 48 waist. So he brings me over a pair of pants and some towels. And so he comes over and he meets me where I tell him where I'm standing. He finds the closest bathroom. When you go up the escalator to go into I can't get in the elevator. It's 12 o'clock at night. So he goes in, he finds the closest bathroom in the lobby of the hotel, and then I get in the escalator, and he kind of pretends like he dropped something so no one gets behind me, tells me where it is, I go in there, he goes and gets the towel all wet for me.
I mean, that's a friend, isn't it?
Isn't it?
That's a friend.
Isn't it?
I'd be like, do you know what, Brett? I don't think we should be... I was going to say something to you before. I think we should just... I think we should see other people.
It's just less of each other.
If one of my friends shot himself, I would not give him any help.
Why, Ross? Oh.
By the way, I wouldn't expect help either from any of my friends.
Stop.
My friend was with me that day in HMV. He came up because we were out the night before and I went, do you want to go to Dublin? He was like, yeah. So we went up and he was there kind of hanging out with us for the day. He just broke his bollocks as soon as he realised what happened.
But you hadn't gotten to the point
This
where
is
you
the
actually...
same guy, by the way, who I thought had a wonky dick in Spain. The same egg is in all my stories.
But you hadn't gotten to the point where you needed assistance.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
But if I wanted it,
He wasn't going to bring the
not a
towels.
fucking chance. If he had a camera phone back then, he would have taken a photograph.
Hold it over the fucking stall. I take off all my fucking clothes, just wipe off, leave my shoes, left my...
People are walking away from him. I know. He's following them going, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm not done. They're like, we're actually going to be traded to the Cubs. Thanks for all your coaching. This is amazing. People are walking away going, we've heard just about enough. And he's no self-awareness. And he's just going, let me tell you how bad it was.
Shoes, my pants, everything right there, the towels right there in the stall, and I'm walking barefoot with my shirt and his pants that are 48 waist through the lobby like this at midnight. Got up in the morning, took the most perfect double tapered shit I've ever had in my life. True story. Who's the pitchers in this game?
Straight into it. What a pro. What a pro. Worst shit I've ever had in my life. True story. Who are the pitchers in this game? Come on, guys. We're a professional baseball team. Come on, no fucking around. Come on, get your shit together, guys.
Oh, it's his attention to detail that I love. Like
He paints a picture. He fucking
we know
paints
what
a
size
picture.
pants. he
48
brought.
waist is the nuance. The nuance there is almost, you'd say, Stephen King-esque. It's good.
But I love his honesty, though. You know,
yeah, well,
unnecessary, but I like his honesty.
almost forced upon the people around him, I would say. I was
Very much forced upon
Nobody
them.
went, have you ever, how many times on average a year would you shit yourself? No, none of that. No one actually said anything except for, oh, really? Haha, gotta go over here now. Please stop following me.
But the thing is, the initial fart was
On his own.
quite small and inoffensive. Really, it was.
That's all it was.
It
wasn't like
if it was a
wasn't-
ripper now, then you'd kind of go, okay.
Yeah, he
you
didn't
know?
draw attention to himself at all. In fact, nobody noticed it. He literally went, and then went, I just farted. Almost shit myself last night. I've killed 4 hookers. I don't know how to stop. It's like, what? Where? No one's asking for anything. Just shut the fuck up, man. Do you think he was in the hotel that night going, I've just shat myself? It's the second time this year. Look, every time I step, no, it's pure water. He's got a 48 waist, by the way. Probably doesn't want me to tell you that. Where are you going? Hang on, let me follow you. Look, more fucking water. Be a lot easier if you just stood here while I told you all about it. Oh my God.
Tell me the boy's own story.
Okay, so I was actually working in HMV this time, but I was in a different HMV. I was in Swords,
Okay.
North County Dublin, working in the, what's the name of the shopping centre there? The fucking whatever it's called.
Swords Pavilion.
Pavilion, that's
Yeah.
it. I thought it was the PAV. Yeah, the Pavilion. Working in HMV, and it was around Christmas time. And so Ronan Keaton would come into the shopping centre quite regularly. He was in, when I worked in Foot Locker, he came in a few times.
Another
with his
handsome
kids.
man. He's very
handsome man.
Yeah.
Very handsome man. Came in a few times with his kids looking for shoes and stuff like that. And then when I was working in HMV, he came in. It was about 10 o'clock in the morning. We just kind of opened up. Place was eerily quiet. You know, it was just before all the rush, but it was Christmas, so things were mad. And he walked in and he said, sorry, have you got a... And I was the only person... I was standing at the desk. There was like 2 or 3 people around the front, but I was the only person at the desk. And he went, have you got a Alison Krauss and Robert Plant's new album? And I just went, sorry.
Oh, you didn't! You didn't!
Everybody
No!
just fucking dropped behind every shelf they were at. They all just went, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And he just stood there looking at me like this. And he just went, okay. And just walked out. No
He didn't even
acknowledgement,
react.
No acknowledgement.
Did he
No-
get the joke?
I don't know. I don't know, because maybe that's just the way he says sorry, and he just thinks like, yeah, another normal guy like me. Just he didn't kind of go or anything.
Oh,
He-
I see what you did there. Yeah,
I just
yeah,
went,
but do you have it?
sorry. And he just went, okay. Just walked out. I was like, is he animatronic?
That was perfectly normal to Ronan Keating. Wow.
Yeah. Let me tell you about one of my favourite places in the world. I've played comedy clubs and theatres and pubs and live music venues all over the world. America, UK, Spain, Germany, Ireland, the whole shebang. One of my favourite places of all time is Sea Church in Ballycotton. Sea Church is East Cork's newest restaurant and live music venue. It is a modern and beautiful building. integrated perfectly with one of the most iconic live venues in a beautiful church. And it's just being in there, you're going, oh, this is a very special space. It's class, and it gives so much gravitas and so much mood and atmosphere to every gig. Playing host to some of the best music artists, Christmas parties, mulled wine receptions overlooking the ocean, tableside entertainment and DJ. It's also the ultimate venue for other parties as well, for unforgettable weddings, birthdays, anything you want to put on there. It's absolutely great. Staff are absolute legends inside there. Everybody just kind of looks like they kind of want to be there, and that no one's paying them, which is kind of what you want. And fabulous seafood, burgers, wings, pizzas galore, washed down with Ireland's greatest musicians, comedians, not like myself, and playwrights as well. Find them on social media at Sea Church Ballycotton, or you can find them for more information on booking. Visit seachurch.ie, and you can get all your stuff there. That's seachurch.ie. Right, what have you got for me?
Right, final video of the day. So we've seen what Ireland was like in the 80s, but what was it like for teenagers in the 50s?
The 50s?
Yeah, I've come across a series of videos that were made back in the late 40s, early 50s. These were targeted at American teenagers. So they were kind of a how-to, a step-by-step guide to life, to lots and lots of different scenarios. So this is a video of a step-by-step guide.
I thought I was going
I knew you had a weird look in your face. I knew there was a weird look in your face. It's like, why is he looking so confused?
No, there was confusion as well. Is this American teenagers?
It's American teenagers.
Okay.
So the video you're about to watch is a step-by-step guide to dating for teenagers. So just to give you some context, it's following the story of a teenager called Woody. Woody has been given a ticket to the carnival for two people, but who will he take?
Okay.
How do you choose a date? Whose company would you enjoy? Well, one thing you can consider is looks.
Well, looks like he's taking the other girls to the date. I thought Geppetto just made one puppet, but apparently they're making two.
Woody.
To be fair, that's the style of the time.
Yeah, that's the 50s.
Yeah, she's actually she's quite a easy on the eye gal. That's what they say back then, isn't it? She's quite an easy on the guy gal. You know, it's the old style. The slow style.
And how good looking she was.
Has Janice been hit by a bus since they filmed this yesterday, is it? Look how good looking she was. This is Janice now. She's a breathing lump in ICU. But she can't see you because her eyes are in the bus.
Have to rate to date somebody like her. Yeah.
Woody's not giving her any attention.
No.
He's too focused on bursting the balloons.
She's not giving him any attention.
No,
either.
she's all about him. She's staring straight at him. She's like, just notice me, Woody. And he's like, I'm trying to get the 100 balloon.
Yes, he'd enjoy that. Except, well, it's too bad Janice always acts so superior and bored.
That was a turn.
Fucking hell, superior and bored.
So yeah, you misconstrued her sighing.
No, I think this fucking voiceover guy's a sexist pig is what I think. I think she just wants a little attention from Woody, who's essentially playing a child's game.
Woody's trying to impress her by bursting balloons.
She's not impressed by bursting balloons. She's impressed by listening to her opinions and looking at her in the eye. Instead, Woody's got no fucking self-esteem and he thinks that bursting a balloon is going to impress a woman. Whenever would you need to burst a balloon to impress her? At what stage when the Riddler of Batman kidnaps you and sets up an elaborate trap would you ever need to go, do you know what I need now is a man who can burst balloons?
She'd make a fellow feel awkward and inferior. Well, perhaps someone who doesn't feel superior. There's Betty. And yet, it just doesn't seem as if she'd be much fun.
What? Fucking hell, she's really laying into that fucking candy floss, isn't she? Or maybe Madeline. Madeline is deep-throating a candy floss at the moment. Jesus Christ. Okay, she is gone. Of the three so far,
Yeah.
it's actually the first girl.
you think is standing out the most
Yeah.
that he's going to take on the
she,
date?
She just wanted it. No, for me, she just wanted attention.
Yeah.
And she was kind of into him. And she was like, look, let's focus on me a little bit, which
what
is
about,
fine.
What about Betty? Number two.
Betty's just fucking, she's boring. She's boring. He was right about her. He was dead right about her. She was fucking a stick in the mud to that. Oh, yeah, so cool. This one.
Yes, because Woody's probably talking about, here's the time I burst a balloon there.
This one is like a fucking wasp around a can of Coke. This one, fucking mad for the sugar she is, isn't she? I'd say Woody's kind of going like, so what do you like doing? She's like, what?
What about Anne? She knows how to have a good time.
Is this a good time? She looks like she's blowing a cloud.
Like her face is fully submerged into that candy floss.
She's cheek deep. She's cheek deep in the candy floss.
And how to make the felt.
And she's two-hand holding it as well. She's like, fuck off. Don't you fucking dare. Just in case a crow comes along and tries to swoop this out of my hand. Woody's like, I could take it or leave it, but I'm just going to play along. But she's like, she's ferocious. I wouldn't let her near my nether regions.
Candy
She'd
floss.
give you a fucking hysterectomy.
Candy floss is not something that you want to be eating on a date because it's messy, gets stuck to your face.
Yeah.
It's bitty and it's sticky and your hair's going to get stuck in it.
Yeah.
You don't want to be eating it on a date and you don't want to be doing it the way she's doing
Yeah,
it.
also, if you were to do it, you'd pick a bit off.
Yeah. Yeah, come on, Anne.
You know what I mean?
Like, make it look cute at least.
Anne's nearly sticking her head into the central core of it, to the stick, and working her way out from the middle. Fucking hell.
Relax, have fun.
Jesus Christ, she's not even swallowing. I don't even think she's got a dietary tract. I think it's just one fucking plastic tube down the centre of her. She's literally just garbage disposaling the fucking thing. Fucking hell.
Two.
Jesus Christ! Every time I press play, she's just... Like, her mother must have taught her nothing, or else she taught her how to eat every other food and just went, she's not going to eat it.
Yeah.
If she knows everything else, she'll figure out candy
She'll
floss.
figure it out, surely.
She's surely not going to eat it like a Tasmanian devil eating a dead mouse.
Yes, that's what a boy likes. He wants to know he's appreciated.
Oh, he's really going for it now as well. It's unraveling around. He's there kind of going...
But how does her eating candy floss like a maniac make him feel appreciated?
Yeah, this is what I don't get it. It makes no sense.
No.
Like, what message is this video sending to people of the 1940s and 50s? Is it that somebody who's not mangulating sugar at a rate as if sugar is about to become fucking illegal in America she's boring, and then a woman that is looking at you while you're playing balloons is a stuck-up fucking cunt. Like, that's basically what they're saying.
Anne is making eye contact while devouring that candy
Too
floss.
much eye contact, if you ask me.
It is.
Too much contact. It's like, do you know when someone's eating a Tangle Twister and they're like...
Oh no. Or eating a banana. Like what? Like you
There is
can't
no
make eye
way.
contact with somebody eating, but you have to break it. You can't.
There's no way you can eat a banana. As a man, there's no way you can eat a banana without looking like you're blowing it. There isn't. There's no way. Even if you try and go down the side, you look like you're trying to get fancy
God, no,
with it.
that's
Yeah,
weird.
you
That's
can't.
weird. Who
Yeah.
eats it from the side?
I don't
no.
know. You can't.
No.
There's no way that a man can eat a banana like that
And make eye contact.
and make eye contact. Looking at someone going, it's just me, you, and this banana. Guess what binds us? Guess what connects all of us? No, it can't happen. It can't happen. You can't. It's like cutting open a fucking avocado and going.
Oh
You
no!
couldn't. Imagine making eye contact, looking at an avocado and going. Right? Does this make you feel uncomfortable?
Anne would be fun on a date.
Anne is off her fucking tits on sugar.
So Woody decided he'd ask Anne for this first date. But just how should he ask her? And what if she refused?
How do you ask
How
for a
do
date?
you ask for a date? What about this?
Ian? Well, how about a date? Well,
really? No thanks, Woody.
But I've got a trough full of fucking candy floss. That's a pretty standard way. Hey, Anne, what do you say? How about a date?
Yeah.
How about a date? That's kind of,
Yeah.
hey,
I don't see anything wrong with that.
How about a
He's
date?
cash,
Yeah, he's
you know?
cash. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking. You're not all. You have to be all and end all.
Yeah.
There's a boring bitch and a stuck up bitch as well.
Well, suppose he did it this way.
Hi, Ann. What you doing Saturday night?
Well,
Cool.
I guess I'm busy.
I guess I'm busy.
Hey, but look, she could be busy and might have candy floss to be eating.
She also looks like somebody's been held hostage in the other corner of the room. She's like, well, I might be busy. Like, she's very worried.
Oh, yeah? Any chance of giving him the brush off for me?
So he's already after accusing her of cheating now. Another fella on the go. I might be busy.
Well, of all the nerve.
How dare you fucking bollocks.
I think that's kind of cool. It's kind of showing he's confident. He's like, come on, I'm better than that other guy if you've got another date or something, you know?
Why is he assuming that her being busy means another guy's involved, you see?
I think he's trying to be funny and kind of like, you know, I want to take you out.
Woody
Forget
can
about him.
Fuck off if you ask me.
Well, is there another way?
Ann? This is Woody. Well, I have a ticket for the High Teen Carnival Saturday, and, well, would you like to go?
Why, yes, Woody. I'll have to talk to my folks about it, but I think I can go.
So they're on the date.
They're on the date. That's how you do it.
That was, so this just honesty.
Yeah.
No fucking bullshitting. No, like, would you, I suppose, will we go, like, none of that.
Yeah.
None of the, tell all the other fellas to fuck off. Just, hey, I've bought a ticket, preemptively. Would you like to come with me?
I feel like Anne was
Boom.
playing too hard to get there, though.
By the way,
you know,
he's got a hot dog on his lap. I have a feeling that this is going to be the most phallic scene I have ever seen in my life. Yep, here she is. Here she is. With a foot long.
watch how Anne eats the hot dog.
Oh, now she's a lady. Now she's... So when it's a sticky thing that goes all over your face, she's fucking right in there. And when it's a hot dog, she's... I'm a lady, don't you know? I'm surprised he's not trying to burst all these fucking balloons.
But when you're having so much fun, time goes all too fast. Well, it's the time Anne had set for getting home. And now, good night. The end of a perfect evening.
If he, okay, can I write the end of this?
Go on.
So he says, well, Anne, I've had a really swell time. And she says, oh, well, I suppose, Woody, it was quite a delightful evening. He says, well, I guess I better be getting off. Yes, I suppose you better. Say, Anne, could I bother you for a kiss? Well, And Woody leans in. And just before he gets to her face, a candy floss pops up between them.
Let's see if you're right.
But how do you say good night? Perhaps...
Jesus Christ. I mean, that was a
Woody
murder.
man.
That was a murderous lunge, wasn't it? That was a murderous lunge. I mean, even if you did that to me, I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't, please.
Or
That's
it
a
could
no.
go this way.
Well, so long.
Woody, Jesus Christ, man. I mean,
He's got no game.
talk about two fucking ends of a coin. Like, can you split it down the fucking middle? He's either fucking mugging her, or he's abandoning her. Just, well, fuck off.
Just like that.
So I know they're going to say go halfway.
Okay.
So pretend to walk away, then lunge at her. Catch her unawares.
After all, a girl likes to know you've had a good time. So let's try saying goodnight again. One more way.
Go on, Woody.
Well, it's getting late.
Yes, it is. I'd ask you in for a bite to eat if it weren't so late. Let's plan to get home in time for a sandwich or something next time.
Next time?
Yeah.
Go on, Woody.
Anne is mad for the food, isn't she?
She's fucking... I'd say
Sandwiches,
she's only going on
hot
dates so she can eat. They don't feed me in here. They said I just have to find a fella to feed me.
That sounds good. I'll call you next week.
Will you?
Next week. Next week.
Yeah.
Not I'll fucking WhatsApp you in 4 minutes.
It's 1949, Ross.
No dick pics. Like you'd have to hire a photographer. Get them developed. Like it's a big rigmarole.
What Woody's going to do...
Buy a dark room.
What Woody's going to do is he's going to wait 8 years and then message her out of the blue, having never spoken to her.
Do you know what, Anne? I was looking at the way you were eating that fucking candy floss and I thought, I've always wanted to fuck you. And then Anne would reply with, I've killed 4 people and I don't know how to stop. Can you keep a secret?
That is a dramatic turn of events.
Well, thanks so much. I had loads of fun.
So did I.
Good night, Woody.
Is he going to go for this?
Night, Anne.
No, he's not. That's it.
That's
Wow.
it. That's
Wow.
it.
How does America have a population of 300 million people? Did Irish people just go over and fuck everybody? Is it?
I mean,
Did we just put pints on our head, pick up matchboxes and fuck everybody? And all the Americans are going, what are you doing? You're meant to just say good night. I'll take you out for a sandwich. We're like, no, pints on head, pick up matchbox. They all want to fuck you. Put on an Adidas t-shirt. They all want to fuck you.
like they're really pushing the long game here in America in the 1950s.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. That's amazing. I never thought when I saw that guy with the pints in his head picking up the matchbox and then another guy saying, I shit myself on the reg. Then I would move on to another one and that this guy would be the guy with the least game. Of the 3 guys we saw, Woody is the least fuckable. So that just goes to show, if you've got confidence and a bit of charisma, you can shit yourself and you can have the worst talent of all time with a greasy head of hair and a fucking suit jacket with a red Adidas t-shirt underneath it in the 80s with no prospects in the west of Ireland, and you will still fuck more than a fucking American guy going, oh, well, I say I had a swell time.
Woody just wants to go home and burst some balloons. That's
He does.
all.
He's like, going, I gotta fucking take this broad out. I'm just dying to go back and fucking burst a couple of balloons.
Right, that is where we leave it for this week.
Okay. If you want to follow us, you can follow us on all of our social media at Unforeseen Pod. And if you want to give us an old email, because you heard one of our clips today was suggested by a listener. Thanks very much for that. So if you want to suggest any clips, if you want to ask any questions, if you want to interact with us in any way or shape or form on the show, you can email us at unforeseenpod@gmail.com. Is that right?
That's
It
it.
is right. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the whole shebang. Also, we're on the iLaugh app. Download
Yeah, this is
iLaugh.
cool.
This is cool. It's like a so I've seen this. Jason Byrne's involved in this. It's a comedy app, so it's kind of like TikTok, but it's all comedy, and it's really cool. So it's iLaugh.
And
you
there's
can
no
download
money
that.
holes on it, which is great.
No money holes and
Love
no
it.
people. Do you know misery fishing?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know that when people
yeah,
are like,
yeah.
such a tough day, gotta cut all the rats out of my life. Oh God! And then everyone's like, DM me, girl. What's
You
going
okay,
on?
hon?
You okay, hon? DM me. Right? None of that. It's just fucking people being funny. It's great. It's a good app. So check that out. And we're on it as well. Unforeseen Pod on there as well. And that's pretty much it. This has been episode 8. We're 2 months into the
I
podcast.
know, it's flying.
2 months.
And you still haven't farted in front of me.
I know. I'm taking it slow, like the Americans. Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure for 2 months so far. And listen, tell a friend, give us a rating and a review. Write down an old review, a little short one even if you want. Just saying, I'm enjoying the podcast, blah, blah, blah. Hit that 5 stars. If it's anything less than that, go fuck yourself. and tell a friend, because that's how we're going to spread the word. Peace out, everybody. We shall see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye now.
Good luck.
Do. Here we go. Fucking
No.
Well,
Just bye.
good luck, everybody. See you on the fucking flip side. I didn't press it. I thought I pressed it. I did the half press thing again. I really know. I honestly, it made the sound of a press like a.
Yeah.
But it
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
actually
Yeah, yeah.
press it.
He
so-
didn't press it. He didn't press
Yeah.
it.
Oh Mother of fuck. There you go.
I need a drink.
I know a fellow who can balance two of them in his head if you want them. Pick up a box of matches.